Huyo mbaba venye alikuwa anatufanyia, kama tumelala anaingiza kitu yake kwa yangu na ya sister yangu, na anaingiza yake kwa kitu kwa brother yangu nyuma. Nilikuwa nikilala usiku wananifanyia huko nyuma vitu mbaya, alafu asubuhi nikiamka napata damu inatoka.
Tulikuwa tunakaa na babangu, lakini asubuhi nikienda shule nilikuwa nasikia uchungu huko nyuma, alafu sikuwa naanza kutembea.
It is always the joy of every family when a newborn gets into the family. It is always the joy of a community when the population increases because a new child, a new being is born. New dreams, new realities, new visions, new ideas are brought into the world. It is said that children are the living messages that we will send to a time that we will not see. And that is why we bring to you an edition, a story of hope, resilience, and a story where pupils have been able to find a home and a place to bring their dreams and visions into reality here at Glory Christian Education Center. Follow me.
Glory Christian began in 2012, and in 2012 it was not a school,
Okay.
It was just a talent place and a place for children learning about God. So when we continued, we realized that we had big children who are not going to school. We realized we had street children because we used to provide lunch. So we'll get these boys on a Saturday in the afternoon. They'll be there, but on weekdays they'll be begging at Thika Road Mall. So that's how we began Glory Christian. We thought of how do we do this so that we keep children in school, that they can also achieve their destiny. So we thought we can do a feeding program and set a free school, just like a government school, but more freer. Because now they get free education, they get school uniforms, they get stationery for free, they get meals, they have breakfast and lunch. And we have something we call mercy baskets for children who have bedridden parents, so they can take it to their parents for supper. We began with 12, but now we have 340. Our play group to class 6. Every year we add one class. So now this year we added class 6, next year class 7, and the following year class 8. And this is not a profit making. It's a community-based organization. So when the school began, we started sensitizing children about sexual abuse. And we thought it was the right of every child to know that no child should be abused no matter what, either with a parent or what. So we sensitized the children about that, and we started having sexual abuse cases. And the worst part was, they were not from strangers. It's the parents who are selling children for sex. Parents who are hooked up to drugs. Parents who are pregnant because they were raped. In the first place, this child was not their plan. So there is no connection of saying, this is my baby, it was not in their plan to have a baby. Or maybe the fathers rejected them. So the life continues like that. When a girl is 10, 11, I've seen children being sold to men, even 6-year-olds who are boys. I have a child, she's 11 years old, now she turned 12 on 22nd of December last year. The unfortunate part is she turned 12, not just as a year, but as a year that she turned with a baby. Her mother sold her to a man for 500, and unfortunately she became pregnant. And as if that was not enough, the mother started threatening her that if you ever say this, you will see. But by the time she was saying, I took her to hospital. I went to the police station in Jazaini to report the case. And then we took her to hospital, and indeed it was confirmed at San Frontiers that yes, she was raped and she is pregnant. And now we have a baby. That's how I had to get now a rescue home, because look, giving a child food, education during the day, that night a child is going to be abused, sexually abused, physically abused. So what are you giving this child? This is an empty soul, this is an empty person. You are not helping them at all, because how do you help a child who is being made sick every night?
And to make matters worse, the parents are involved.
So the home is a danger. You know, if it was a neighbor or what, we will look for specific ways to avoid that. But look here, it's the parent, it's the mother, yeah, who is doing that. It's a stepfather who is raping her child, and the mother comes out and says, I love this man.
There's an incident like that?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
how old are the kids?
The girl is 7, she turned 8, she's turning 8 this year. She's now in class 2.
Okay.
And the stepfather used to defile her all the time. And when she came to school, she was bleeding with all kind of things, you know. And I was in shock. I called the mother, I called the son from the people who treat rape cases.
Okay.
They took her to hospital, we went to police. I told the mother to bring the medical report. And the mother said, I love this man. If I bring this medical report, my man is going to be put to jail. So as we are talking, the child couldn't walk. You know, the man had hurt her uterus so bad, she couldn't walk well. She started having some infections, and yeah, but we thank God now she's better. I had a case of an uncle raping her brother's children, a brother to the father. At least that case is in court. It's in Kiambu. But the mother ran with the children. They came and brought me 50,000. I said, no, how can I take money over? I'm a voice to the voiceless.
Wow.
I have to speak for these children. If I don't speak to them, for them, who will speak for them?